This is Matt, and these are the metal vinyl releases for July 2023. Starting with July 7th, expect the second studio album from American atmospheric black metal band Blackbraid. This is Blackbraid 2, to be self-released. Vinyl variants will include Emerald Marbled, as well as Goldflake and Earth Marbled, what they are calling Moss and Spirit respectively. Music video for the track The Spirit Returns, as well as a lyric video for Moss-Covered Bones on the Altar of the Moon. First track is fast and blasty, and the second is slow and relentless, which would imply an album that doesn't stick to one speed, so some nice variety in the two tracks, for sure. Of the two, I'm digging The Spirit Returns a bit more, but the other is also worth hearing. Anyways, watch both at the Black Metal Promotion YouTube channel. So, I saw these guys perform live back in June, and they put on a pretty good show. Plus, they sell vinyl at their merch table, which is fantastic. Anyways, check this band out if you're looking for black metal with some decent variety, as well as American Indian lyrical themes. Yeah, decent stuff here. Also on July 7th, we'll get the 7th studio album from British atmospheric black metal band Fen. This is Monuments to Absence, to be released by Prophecy Productions. Vinyl variants will include Classic Black in an unspecified number of copies, as well as Red Black Marble at 400 copies. Music video for the track Scouring Ignorance, definitely getting some occasional melodicism and infrequent cleans in between the blast beats and rapid single note picking. Very tight and almost technical. Definitely check it out at the Prophecy Productions YouTube channel. So my curiosity certainly piqued, so I'll definitely be checking into this one a bit more upon release day. And also on July 7th, look out for the debut studio album from Canadian death metal band Serpent Corpse. This is Blood Sabbath, to be released by Temple of Mystery Records. Vinyl variants will include Classic Black in an unspecified number of copies, as well as Orange, the latter which also coming with a woven patch and a sticker. No music videos that I can find, but there are at least 2 tracks from the album at the album's Bandcamp page, and both are killer death metal. Do check them out when you have the chance. So some pummeling death metal with influences from Bolt Thrower and early Entombed, but also so much more going on. I might have to look into this one when it's out because I'm definitely digging what I'm hearing. Moving on to July 14th, expect the 6th studio album from British thrash metal band Evile. This is The Unknown, to be released by Napalm Records. Vinyl variants will include Classic Black in an unspecified number of copies, as well as Crystal Clear at 300 copies. Music video is available for the title track, which is a bit different for Evile, having an almost Metallica Black Album vibe to it. Also a lyric video dropped for the track Reap What You Sow, which is a slow chug, somewhat channeling classic Pantera to a degree. Find both at the Napalm Records YouTube channel. So, I'm a little uncertain about these slower tracks, and I'm hoping that the rest of the album is a little heavier and faster, but I suppose we'll find out come mid-month. Also on July 14th will be 4 reissues for American progressive thrash band Atheist, all of which to be released by Nuclear Blast Records. Starting with their 1990 debut album Piece of Time, the vinyl variant will be red with brown and yellow splatter, limited to 1,500 copies. Next will be their 1991 album Unquestionable Presence. Vinyl variant will be sea blue with yellow and light blue splatter, also limited to 1,500 copies. Next will be their 1993 album Elements. The vinyl variant will be purple with blue splatter, likewise limited to 1,500 copies. And last, there will be the band's 2010 album Jupiter. Vinyl variant will be yellow with blue and brown splatter, limited, of course, to 1,500 copies. So this band definitely has its fans. It would certainly be a good point of exploration for those wanting more progressive thrash in their collection. Definitely check into these. Also on July 14th, we'll get the 6th studio album from German thrash metal band Vendetta. This is Black as Coal, to be released by Massacre Records. Vinyl variants will be black at 250 copies, as well as red, also at 250 copies. There's a music video for the track Stranglehold of Terror, definitely hearing quite a bit of modern creator in this, and overall a clean fit with many of the classic German thrash bands in modern day. Check it out at the Massacre Records YouTube channel. So, a solid track, but I do need to hear more. But I'm sure German thrash fans should be tracking this one down and giving it a chance. Why not? Also on July 14th will be 2 albums from Brazilian thrash band Cavalera, both of which to be released by Nuclear Blast Records. Well, technically these were Sepultura albums originally that are now being covered or re-recorded, take your pick, by the Cavalera brothers, who were the founders of Sepultura, then they left and now typically go under the name of Cavalera Conspiracy, so not that complicated. First will be a redo of Sepultura's 1985 debut EP, Bestial Devastation. Also includes a new track called Sexta Fiera 13, and yes, my Portuguese stinks. Vinyl variant will be Orange Swirl at 2,125 copies, as well as White and Black Corona in an unspecified number of copies. Lyric video is available for the title track, which can be found at the Nuclear Blast YouTube channel. Next will be a re-record of Sepultura's first full-length album, Morbid Visions, originally released in 1986. The vinyl variant will be Red, Black, and White Splatter at 2,125 copies, as well as Red and Black Corona in an unspecified number of copies. Lyric video for this one is also available for this title and also for its title track. And guess what? It's also at the Nuclear Blast YouTube channel. So both tracks are utterly amazing and I totally want to buy both of these. Definitely. Moving on to July 21st, look out for a compilation of re-recorded classics from Canadian progressive metal band Voivod. This is Morgoth Tales, to be released by Century Media Records. So this compilation is a 40th anniversary release of 9 revisited tracks, as well as a new track, such being Morgoth Tales. Vinyl variant will be 180 gram black in an unspecified number of copies, as well as white at 800 copies, which is a Canadian and cmdistro.de exclusive. Transparent green at 300 copies, which is also a cmdistro.de exclusive. And red at 300 copies, which is a band exclusive. All versions will come with a 4-page booklet, and there is a music video for the 2023 version of New Age Fractal. You can check that out at the Century Media Records YouTube channel. So definitely curious to hear new versions of such classics as Condemned to the Gallows, Killing Technology, and Pre-Ignition. But of course, I do want to hear the record before buying it because with this type of record, you just never know. Also on July 21st, expect the latest EP from American death thrash band Inhuman Condition. This is Panic Prayer, to be released by Listenable Insanity Records. So the EP is made up of 3 new studio tracks, as well as a cover of the Blue Oyster Cult song Godzilla, and 4 live tracks as well. Vinyl variant is currently unknown, but its first pressing will be limited to 200 copies. Not sure if future presses are forthcoming. There's a music video for the title track, which kind of has this Massacre meets early Deicide thing going for it. Anyways, watch it at the Inhuman Condition YouTube channel. So, pretty solid offering from the band, and I'd honestly like to hear more from this, for sure. And also on July 21st, we'll get the second studio album from American death metal band Outer Heaven. This is Infinite Psychic Depths, to be released by Relapse Records. Vinyl variants will include Slime or Neon Green at 2,899 copies, Electric Blue and Royal Blue Cloudy Effect at 330 copies, which will be a Relapse Records exclusive, Neon Orange, Neon Yellow, and Neon Green Quad Effect with Neon Orange, Neon Yellow, and Neon Green Splatter at 232 copies, also a Relapse Records exclusive, Swamp Green and Red Mustard Tricolor Merge with Swamp Green, Red, and Mustard Splatter at 139 copies, also a Relapse Records exclusive, and Neon Orange at 137 copies, which is a Vinyl Altar exclusive. Also, if you're one of the first 500 orders directly through the Relapse web store, you'll get a 24 by 24 inch poster featuring the Realms of Eternal Decay and Infinite Psychic Depths fused artwork, limited to 1 per order. Music video for the track Rotting Stone / DMT. I'm loving the oversaturated VHS effect and cheesy blue screen backdrops on this one. Looks like something Pungent Stench would have shot in the 90s. Also available is a lyric video for Liquefied Mind. Although I do lean more towards Liquefied Mind, make sure to check out both crushing tracks at the Relapse Records YouTube channel. Also of note here are the guest appearances. On this one we get Derek Vella from Tomb Mold, J.R. Hayes from Pig Destroyer, Steve Tucker from Morbid Angel, Alex Jones from Undeath, and Dave Suzuki from Church Burn. So overall, some pummeling old school death metal and definitely a release I want to look more into. Good stuff here. Moving on to July 28th, look out for the 14th studio album from British heavy metal band Girlschool. This is WTF 45 to be released by Silver Lining Music. Interesting title for an album, by the way, ladies. Vinyl variant will be yellow with an autographed insert card, as well as classic black. There are also 3 bundles for this title at Girlschool's official web store that do include the yellow vinyl variant. Music videos for the tracks Are You Ready, as well as It Is What It Is, the latter of which a bit heavier and more interesting, so maybe check that one out first. Still, a little bit of the older Girlschool thing here, mixed with some newer hard rock styles, perhaps fitting well alongside modern-day LA Guns, for example. At any rate, find it at the Girlschool Band official YouTube channel. So yeah, this is actually pretty decent, but I am needing to hear more, especially if the rest of the record measures up to It Is What It Is. We'll see, though. Also on July 28th will be the 3rd studio album from international death doom band Eternal Rot. This is Moribund, to be released by Gods of War Productions. Vinyl variant will include classic black at 100 copies, white at 100 copies, and marbled at 100 copies. Also comes in a gatefold jacket with a double-sided insert. No music videos available as of yet, but there is a single over at the Gods of War Bandcamp page for the track Desecrated Guts. Very dirty, very filthy, very horrible. There you go, Mark. Anyways, definitely the slower and murky style of death metal. You should check it out. As I said, decent track, plenty of atmosphere, eerie atmosphere to be precise. Definitely interested in hearing what else this album has to offer. And also on July 28th, expect the 2nd studio album from American death metal band The Glorious Dead. This is Cemetery Paths, to be released by Bind Rune Recordings. Vinyl variant will be purple and white butterfly pattern with black splatter. Also comes with a CD copy of the album. There's a music video for the track Horizons of Ash. You should check it out at the Bind Rune Recordings YouTube channel. So the available track is speedy, doomy, and occasionally melodic, but still brutal old-school death metal. Definitely digging the lead track and would be motivated to hear more upon release day. So heavy on the death and thrash this month, much of which looks pretty good actually. Of course, if you're feeling particularly generous, you should let me know about some new albums that you might be looking to get, whether I mention them or not. Let me know the band, the album title, and the date of release. Not only is it helpful to other folks in the comments section, but I also dig hearing about new releases to potentially check out and buy. So definitely do that. Also, if you enjoyed this video, feel free to give it a like, but also consider sharing it and maybe even subscribing to the channel. And if you made it this far and this is your first time here, my name is Matt. This is the Accusation Network, where each and every week I do videos on metal vinyl collecting. I also cover the subjects of classic and modern metal in general. Definitely check out my playlists. I do over a dozen shows on these subjects. I think you'll dig them. And as always, thank you for watching, and check back next month for even more metal vinyl releases.